All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Sellers on air. That sounds like a freaking talk show gimmick. Anyways, in today's NBA stratosphere, given that the NBA is on its way back, NBA Media Days have kicked off today. But first off, we have a soundbite from Kendrick Perkins saying no one is scared, or no one in the NBA is scared right now of the Boston Celtics. Let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear what he has to say, and I'll give my spiel after.
Basketball is competition. No one in the NBA is scared right now of the Boston Celtics. I'm just letting you know this. This is why the New York Knicks went out and they went and got Mikal Bridges and they upgraded their roster. This is why the Philadelphia 76ers went out and got Paul George and upgraded their roster. They're coming into training camp feeling great. And to be honest with you, let's be real, a lot of people was looking at the path that the Celtics went through to win the NBA championship and say that they actually had an easy path for the competition and the teams that they played that were not healthy. So again, I love it that the Celtics are coming in with a chip on their shoulder, especially the two young superstars in Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Whether that's because they have a beef with the Olympics, like Jason Tatum said, the best thing that happened, one of the best things that happened was him not winning the Finals MVP. I think we're going to get a better version of Jason Tatum. But at the end of the day, teams did stack up in the rest of the league, and especially in the Eastern Conference, to go look the Celtics eye to eye, and they're going to do that this season. It's a reason that we're on this streak right now where teams haven't repeated. It's hard.
Okay, I had to cut him off 3 seconds early here. Okay, the contradiction in Kendrick Perkins' statement. One, he said, quote, no one in the NBA is scared right now of the Boston Celtics. That's why the New York Knicks got Mikal Bridges. That's why the Philadelphia 76ers got Paul George. So correct me if I'm wrong. If we're getting players to better our team, to beat the champs, does that not sense some sort of, not scared, but like, oh shit, we got to get better because we're not as good as the defending champs? If they're not, quote unquote, scared, then why don't they just run it back with the exact same team that they already had? Kendrick Perkins, can you answer me that? Secondly, by this statement, I'm going to put him on screen here. No one in the NBA is scared right now of the Boston Celtics. Let's say that is true. There's a saying out there, right? You don't got to be scared to get knocked out. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're scared or not, brother. Are you better than us, though? That's the real question. I've seen people be scared of people that they're better than. Okay, I'm not saying in terms of people. I'm talking about sports. Like, I won the games, right? Whereas our team morale might have not been the highest, but we were better than the next team that we played, and we beat them. Not saying we were scared, but we're kind of like, hold on now, this is a good game. You know what I'm saying? We got to be in our P's and Q's, because if we don't, we may lose. I'm talking about back-to-back. We beat two LA powerhouses in Etowanda and Westchester. And might I say, we were confident, but we also had that thought in the back of our head, like, man, hey, if we don't come out here and play hard right now, we'll get blown out. Those were two top 25 teams in the nation. They were both ranked in the top 25. They were both ranked in the top 25 teams in the nation in high school. And we beat both of them back-to-back nights. So the notion of no one in the NBA is scared of the Boston Celtics right now, who gives a damn? It doesn't matter who's scared or who's not. You could be scared and still be better. You could still not be scared and still, it doesn't matter. You cannot be scared and get 30 popped. Who gives a damn about being scared? They're the defending champions for a reason. Hence, you just said the New York Knicks and the and the Philadelphia 76ers just got better for that very reason. Anywho, moving forward, man, talking about the Boston Celtics. Why the heck is this on right now? Why is Kendrick Lamar? Anyways, my boy Jaylen Brown. Okay, coming into the season, I feel like he has lots to prove. Coming off of an Eastern Conference Finals MVP, a Finals MVP, and an NBA championship, and being left off of the Team USA roster. Now, what I do expect this year from Jaylen Brown is an MVP caliber season, and I mean that. Not saying he's going to get the MVP, but I'm saying I think he's going to come back better with a chip on his shoulder. I think he has the most chip on his shoulder than anybody on his team. Even more than Jason Tatum, who didn't log a lot of minutes in the Team USA bound for gold. Okay? The thing with Jaylen Brown here that excites me is this. Two things. One, He's hungry. He wants to repeat. He's upset. I can sense he's upset about being left off that roster. He met every requirement, like Isaiah Thomas said, but just didn't make the cut for some odd reason. 2, I'm excited for his new shoe to drop. He has a new shoe drop, right? As you can see in the picture right here, you probably can't see it, but that is his own shoe. I believe the brand is called 741, his own sneaker, which I love it, man. More power to the people, brother. I love when players go out there and be or create and become more innovative in terms of starting their own sneaker business and things like that. I know Langston Galloway has done it with the Ethics brand, things of that nature. Like I said, I tilt my hat to those guys, man, because it's a hard thing to do, especially in today's market. Moving forward, though, my last thing I'm going to talk about here, because I know I've been gone for a little minute. I want to talk about this right here. Okay? I was in China, and that's why I've been gone for about 11 days on this channel. And I got the opportunity to go out there with Anta and Kyrie on his Asia sneaker tour, right? This is the shoe he's promoting, by the way. Let me go ahead and show you guys in a second. Not paid promotion. This is just because I F with the brand and I F with Kyrie, okay? These are the Antakai 1 Speed Twin Flames dropping September 28th on Anta.com and Foot Locker. This was the shoe we were out there, or he was out there promoting with his father and his family. Okay, the Twin Flame here. Hooped in it. I got to hoop in it against Team China, which you guys see that video, which Kyrie actually coached me in that game. Fire. But these shoes right here, September 28th, man, I believe they're $125. Go ahead and copy some before they sell out. Anywho, I want to talk about this right here, man. I'm dropping about 2 or 3 videos explaining everything into detail, but I will say this. Kyrie Irving is one of the most, I keep saying it, one of the most personable people you can ever meet. One of the most misunderstood people you can ever meet. The amount of scrutiny that he's gotten in the media over the years is just ridiculous, man. If you really get a chance to sit down and talk to this guy and have a conversation and like really just sit there and hear, it's just like, how can you hate someone like this? I got the opportunity to be out there and well, first of all, I walked in his first ever fashion show. It happened 5 hours before, right? I was not supposed to be there. I was not supposed to be in the fashion show, which you'll find out in more detail. Anywho, long story short, one thing turned to another, and then one thing turned into me actually being there and walking with him and his family. Like, walking with his sister, his manager, his dad, his brothers, and then there's me. I'm just there. Phil Handy's there. Like, you feel me? It was like 11 of us, or 13 of us, I want to say. But just want to speak on this briefly. Yeah, man, a phenomenal human being. Everything he has gotten, he deserves, especially with the Anta team. The way they treat one another, the way they give each other creative freedom, the way that the brand and the way that China received him was a crazy sight to see. And I'm just thankful and grateful that I was able to witness that for the first time in my life, being in China, and it was on this sneaker tour, and it was freaking phenomenal. And you guys know how much I go to bat for Kyrie, bro, and it's not even on no fandom type stuff. I just really mess with him as a person, and especially being out there this week in China, having the opportunity to have multiple conversations with him, and not just surface level conversations, like actually like life conversations about family, kids, and all that type of stuff. Even the same with his father. Phenomenal, bro. Like I said, I am so happy for their success, because those kind of people, or those are the kind of people that deserve everything they get, man, in terms of the success way. So, or in terms of their success. But yeah, it was just super liberating in terms of like the mental as a creator. I needed that. I needed this. I even told him that I needed something like this, man. Like you have opened up a path for a lot of people to just branch out and be even more creative within the game of basketball. And even having us out here and having me walk with you in your first ever fashion show. I was styled by his sister. Like, she picked out the fit from, bruh. Just bucket list things, you know. And I told him that, like, this is something for me personally that was super just freeing, and just in this moment in my content creation journey, that this is something that I needed. I needed that, just to remind you guys, to remind myself that anything is possible in this world, and no matter how hard you work, keep working. No matter if no one is looking, no matter if no one sees it, they see it. And your due season is around the corner, man. This is living testimony of that, y'all. Living testimony of that, man. But yeah, I just want to give Kyrie his due flowers, man. Exceptional human being, and I wish him success during this NBA season. I'm excited to see what him and the Dallas Mavericks do with the addition of Klay Thompson. But that is my spiel, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Hit that like button and subscribe for more so you can witness Sale on air. Peace.